Greetings everyone, it's Griver here doing another viewer submission for a replay this week. This week it is Masterchief from QQ7 with a Tashkent game. He's on the North American server. He's in a 10v10 game, one raider per team, minimal destroyers and a swath of Pommons on both teams. So if you're new to the Tashkent, Tier 9 Soviet destroyer, as you can see here, Masterchief has the heals, has the acceleration, and let's see how he goes with it. Unfortunately, he did not send me his captain's build, but he's got range out to 15 kilometers for his main gun. And his detection is 9.1. So he's got a Seattle backing him up, so I potentially would not, with that kind of detection, knowing there is two enemy destroyers that can literally outspot him on by a good 1.5 Ks, I would be staying at range and more trying to farm things down, but he's going, it looks like he is going in. He's a braver soul than I am. Chief, don't know why you went in. You're a brave man. He's on RPF. Nothing's appeared on the minimap yet. I do know how this game ends, so yeah, it's in for a little bit of a treat. So the cap's contested, as I said, his detection range is 9.1. So the enemy Z46 or Ostergotland has 7.3, 7.4 detection. They, in all honesty, they really should be reversing anything. Well, they don't probably know what boat he is, and if they've picked up the Seattle on Charlie, maybe they're loath for that reason alone to push into him thinking they'll get radar. But yeah, I find it difficult that he's not detected at considering how close his detection is there. He's finally lit, but the other battleships don't seem to be in support. Oh no. Chief, no. Your crew are trying to... How many crew members did you disembark to make your ship go faster on that island? Or were you trying to make the Masterchief reef? Surprisingly, they're ignoring you. It seems to be amazing that the amount of battleships lately that are ignoring DDs at these max ranges. I suppose there's a Pommern, there's a Seattle, they're a little bit closer. Get your second fire for the day. Good rate of fire on the Tashkent. 3.5. Just under 4 seconds. You're efficiently trying to go for fires by the looks of things, and those BBs are obliging you. Cheeky fires, always worth getting. Still, 4 minutes in, neither team has lost a boat, which is not a bad start. Your Pommern, that's just east of Charlie. He's very low. There he goes down. First boat down on the green guy. I'm still more amazed considering the amount of enemy vessels to your north. At least 5, including that DD. You've only got 1 targeting you. Get another cheeky 2 fires. The Pommern's name, I'd be angling. Some great names. Still, just on 70,000 damage. Torpedoes go by. The Alaska's taken interest within you or on you. You are getting really good fires, I must admit. Using your speed juking effectively, going forward, going backwards, more than anything. There you've got an Ostergotland. Yeah, you don't change target. Did the Alaska DCP your 1 fire? I potentially would have changed target to go for that DD. Getting him off the board probably would have helped your team a little bit more. As it stands, it looks like he is off the board. Now Tashkent does have 3 racks of torpedoes. May surprise some people. This looks like a good run. The Pommern's coming straight into your torpedo range. You are lit again. Yeah. Assuming the Pommern's at full speed. 1 at the line and a few behind it, in case he turns in or turns out or slows down. Seattle's down, cross map from the Alaska B. You finally came into gun range with that Z. He doesn't seem to be putting much hurt upon you though. Oh, that Pommern IB angling, he gave you a little bit of love. Those heels on the Soviet destroyers do come in. Those torpedoes, how do they look? Maybe 1? Maybe 2? Denied. Maybe none. You got counter speed duped by the Pommern. Surprisingly, if he was running Hydro, yeah. Some BB players stay at half or 3/4 speed, so in those situations they can easily just accelerate to avoid them, so... Another fire. 90k. Most people would be probably happy with 90k in a DD with no torpedoes. You've tanked 1.1 million potential. You're not even at the halfway mark of the game yet. That Zed, I feel he should have really been zoning you for his team. He doesn't have to even shoot his guns, all he has to do is keep where you are lit, but even if he fires off his smoke close to you, he's got Hydro for the torps, he's got battleships spotting you indirectly because you're firing your guns. He could be putting the world of hurt upon you. Also in that context, you may have just sailed further away, but we wouldn't know. Another cheeky fire, your 9th. You do like fires. Maybe AP at those angles against the Pommern, against the superstructure. You might have thought it was too far, but then why would you change as well? Your HE is doing great service to you, and you're getting enough fires. 116,000 damage in count. And an Alaska. An Alaska has now come... Oh, another fire. 10. You got a witherer without any kills. 10 fires. You are 2 boats down though. The Riga, the Z46, even your one of your Pommons is looking a little bit fragile. Oh, nice strike on the room. Oh, was he AFK? Doesn't look like he moved from his spawning position. Fire 11, there's the Z46. He seems to have ignored you. He's going for the Pommon in Bravo. Torpedoes in the water. It's like you've decided that you're going to have a bonfire day. Set as many boats as you can on fire. Where are you going to keep all these shells within the Tashkent's hull? Fire 13. How many fires will you get in the end? Oh, Alaska's down. Nice shots on the Sawyers behind the island there. I suppose without cruisers and other DDs, just with the amount of BBs you had in this game, they really are ignoring you to focus on the other BBs. Your team's down on ships now. That island made you angry. You're shooting shells at the island. Uh-oh, you're losing a few now. Your Z46 is low, and your Riga is a Riga. I'm very happy for you with all these angles that the ships are giving you. Looks like the Pommon over there, looks like one of them getting angry with you. They're actually aiming. Yeah, there he comes shells. You got the one heel left. Nice salvo. Fire 14. You should have gone out and bought a lotto ticket, Masterchief, after this game. 158 and still climbing. Not a single kill thus far. He had the Z46. He was there for a moment. It looked like you zoomed out to try and get him, but he's disappeared. Fire 15. You are the fire starter. There's the Z. He's opened up. He won't last long. He must have been raided by your team's Riga or got spotted. There we go. You pop your last heal. He's smacked around a bit now, Chiefy. The Z exacts his revenge. Not looking good here. $185,000 damage. 16 fires. High caliber. Don't forget your witherer. Gee, you lost an Alsace, even though you got 2 caps. You've already got the GGs. The opposition think they have won it. Fire 17. Any of those missions that you need to set like 15 fires on, don't discount the Tashkent in situations like this where you have battleships that ignore you. Enemy's got 2 caps, ship ascendancy.
We've still got a chance, right?
Oh, Chief is running on an oily rag nearly with hit points. Oh, they've got some low boats.
We have 5 minutes left. Hurry up!
Come on, Chief. Do it. Your Pommern is tanking for you. Conveniently, you're also getting the Charlie cap at this stage. You get an arsonist and you nicely earn that kill on the Soyuz. I'd be angling. Don't know if he's going to be able to angle to your shells before he gets another salvo off. Fire 18, my word. Here come the shells, here come the shell. Second kill of the game, just shy of 200,000 damage. Nice use of your speed there to avoid those shells. And a full health Lion enters the fray. With 2 Pommerns on the opposition, this is going to be an uphill battle for you guys. Fire 19. Wow. Intense is an understatement. Intense is an understatement. Oh, the Pommern, some runaway torps. Just missed. That would have made a big difference. Now at this point, the Lion's obviously got very much a raised citadel, so he can't really sail broadside too much longer to the Pommern, so he turned south. He ate a set of torps after all from the other rack. Oh, that was a citadel. There are still 4 torps, apologies. He must have taken a citadel. He lost a swag of how. And then he takes a torp. Hate to be in the Lion's shoes. He does get a heal off. Some nice firing over the mountain there, and fire 20 with a Confederate. The enemy team are encouraging their ships to go cap Alpha cap. This is turning into a bit of a clutch game. Your Pommern is doing all he can. He's taking a bit of focus fire. He has done a pretty good job. I hope you gave him a compliment here in the end.
That remains.
The Pommern can only do so much. You are the last man DD crew standing. Your lines are still on fire. Get your 3rd kill. 224,000 damage. 2.2 million potential in a DD. There are battleships that don't see that much potential damage in a game, let alone a destroyer. 44,000 spotting damage. What have you done? You've done the 1 cap Charlie because you got pushed out early. So 3 kills, couple of incapacitations. Over 500 shell hits, 20 fires. That is phenomenal. Your team will win in under 90 seconds. Yeah, your team's asking you to run, you'll win on points. Have not seen the enemy team. If there was a CV or even a radar cruiser or enemy DD, you would have been in big trouble in these situations. But you got 3 BBs, you've got caps, you've got time, and I don't think there's anything they can do to really influence this. Under a minute to go.
Victory is within reach.
Just wow. Some of those enemy BBs haven't been spotted for a long time. I'd hate to see the enemy team chat. They would be lambasting their battleships for not getting onto Alpha. They could have stopped the caps. They potentially could have won it. They've got the hit points. You've got less than 2,000 hit points. At last navigation, they had over 128,000. They're finally on Charlie, but with 10 seconds to go, my word, Master Chief, what a game. What a game. You're earning a solo warrior. There we are, the Amigo Game of Throws. Well done, Master Chief. Let's have a look at your end game here. 600,000 credits, 16,000 or just under 17,000 XP, nearly 5,000 free XP. You do have your solo warrior in there and a dreadnought. 224,000. Look at all those ribbons you've earned. Fantastic game. Thank you for sending it in, Master Chief. Phenomenal solo warrior. Well done. Well played. Good win. And if you like this content, please don't forget to follow/subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you all for your time. Have a great day.